Hi, good evening, everybody. So, today we are going to begin with our new module this week, that is listening. Today is listening session one, and it will be taken by our trainer, Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. All right. So we are going to begin the session now. Please keep these instructions in mind while you take the session. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and noise-free environment. And we recommend you to use earphones for the best experience. Since it is a listening module now, you should use earphones because otherwise you won't be able to hear the audio and you won't be able to subsequently answer the questions. Sorry. Okay. So that's that. Respect your instructor, your classmates, and yourself, and please do not write anything inappropriate in the chat box. We have these three memberships: bronze, silver, and gold. You all know all of this by now, right? So if you want to upgrade to any of the memberships, just drop in your details in the chat box, and my team will get back to you. All right. Free profile evaluation with our experts. In this, you get university shortlisting, course recommendation, and country recommendation. Okay, according to your academic profile, course study, and interests, and any requirements that you put in. All right, and all of the doubt clearance is done in this, and recommendations. A personalized recommendations report is given to you that is made by our experts for each one of you who apply for this. You can book a slot from our website now. We have these two classes as well that goes on: free GRE live classes Monday to Friday, 8:30 and 9:30. Online classes, of course. And it's a 2-month course. And free live Duolingo classes that goes on from Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 7:30. And these are also online classes, and it's a 2-week course. Okay, so you can enroll both of these classes from our website itself. Moving forward, we are going to have a webinar this Saturday as well. So it will be from 7 to 8, guys. Okay, so yeah, we have an offer for you running right now in which you can get the gold membership just for rupees 499. Absolutely. Just for rupees 499, in which you get all of the services listed over here: live IELTS coaching, live GRE coaching, university selection and application, SOP, LOR, writing services, visa support, and loan support. All of this in just rupees 499. Only you will not get the one-on-one IELTS training with the trainer. You'll not get that. Otherwise, you're getting all of the services in just rupees 499, guys. So if you want to upgrade to gold membership right now, then you can drop in your details in the chat box and our team will get back to you. All right. So do think about it, guys, because in 499 rupees, you're getting the services that other consultants give you for 50K and above. All right. So please do consider it. Moving forward to avail application waivers and many more elite features, reach us now at ubergrad.com, guys. And these are a few reviews that we've gotten. This is the homepage of ubergrad.com. Go to solutions, go to free profile evaluation, or talk to counselor to book your slot now. Okay. Then you can go to solutions again, go to store and enroll in all of the courses that are available for you. Go to additional services like all of this. Okay. And check them out. And you can check out the blogs that we've posted for you all as well. It's very beneficial, guys, because we do it on a daily basis. Explore, please, you can explore the various countries, universities, courses, and exams offered, and there is a lot of detail about each of the topics, so you can explore all of it. Then you can go to your name over here, go to my test preparation, go to IELTS Academic Comprehensive Live Classes course. In this, you'll get all the handouts and the recordings available. Today's handout link I'm dropping in the chat box very quickly, so you can check it out from there. You can join the Telegram group in which you can get the handout key in that. So you can just check out the Telegram group. I will drop in the details of the link of the Telegram group in the chat box, so you can join it from there. Okay, just a second. And using mobile phone for joining, otherwise you won't be able to join, guys. Yeah, so that's it from my side, guys. I'll hand over the session to Sir now. Sir, are you there?
Yeah, hi, ma'am. Very good evening.
Good evening, sir. You can take over the session.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So, hi, guys. Very good evening. Yes. So, whatever you want to ask, please type it in the chat box. And I hope everyone got the handout link. So are you able to access that handout link? If you have any doubts in handout link, you can ask ma'am. She'll tell you how to access it. And please, guys, lower your hands. You need to only type in the chat box. You cannot, I mean, you should not, raise your hand here. You need to type it in the chat box if you have any queries. Okay. Yes. So let me see what kind of messages I have. Can you please show that how can I answers of those reading handouts? Reading handouts, it is off the topic now. You can ask about the reading handouts by the end of the session. Okay, you can ask ma'am. Okay, so you get that information. And yes, who else? Which topics were covered in last week? So those things you can see on the website. All those are recorded audios which are already there in a website. Okay, so from Monday to Friday there were 5 classes of reading. You can go and check them back in the website. So how to access and all those things you can ask by the end of the session to ma'am. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys. So we'll start the session. I quickly share my screen now. I want everyone to use your headphones or earphones or earpiece, whatever you have, because it's purely a listening session. So you need to listen it through your earpiece or earphone, whatever you have. Okay. So I hope you all are ready. So can you see my screen? Can you give me thumbs up? Yes or something? Okay. Okay. Great. As you can see my screen, today is our first listening session. And you all know what is reading all about now. Okay, so reading is all about, again, you need to go back and check in the previous audios which is there in the website which I told you. So listening, for example, yeah, today's class is done, tomorrow it will be there on our website. Okay, today's entire recording will be there on our website. You can even just go through it. Okay, so listening has, let me widen the screen. Okay. So listening has 4 sections. Unlike reading, here listening has 4 sections, and each section will have 10 questions. So that means how many questions altogether? 40 questions. So if you want, you can write it down or take a pick up this screen. Listening has 4 sections and 40 questions, and each section will have 10 questions. Okay. So obviously, every section has a different recording. Like here, you can see recording 1, recording 2, recording 3, recording 4. So recording one is a conversation between two people. Maybe a student, inquires about the university and other things about I mean, to join the course and other things. For example, okay. So a conversation between your university receptionist and the student. So that is recording 1. Okay, the section 1. Section 2 is again monologue. Monologue is nothing but one person will be uttering some text or some, giving some information. I mean, obviously, you won't read out, but giving some information. So, from that, context, you need to find out the answers. Okay. And recording 3 will be conversation between more than 2 people, up to 4, not more than that. Okay. So more than 2 people, up to 4. Okay. Sometimes even only 3 people will be there. So it's a conversation again. Again, fourth one will be a monologue. So it goes on like this: conversation, monologue, conversation, monologue. 4 sections. Okay. So, and 40 questions we said, right? And the entire listening is for 30 plus 10 minutes. Why? The reason is 30 minutes is where 25 to 30 minutes is where the audio goes on, and you'll be simultaneously writing the answers in the question paper. Okay. And extra 10 minutes is given to jot down the answers in the answer sheet. That means after you finish hearing the audio, obviously you should not only hear the audio, you should answer simultaneously. Okay. And from the question paper, you're going to jot down the answers in the answer sheet. Okay. For that, again, 10 minutes is altogether, again 40 minutes is given for listening. So that is, so mostly students ask or test takers ask, sir, even is it the same for the CBT? CBT means computer based test. Okay. For computer-based test, you might not be again jotting down the answers to the answer sheet, but you'll be checking the answers, the spellings, and if you have left anything, okay, do some guesswork and write it. All these things you can do extra 10 minutes given even in the CBT, that is computer-based test. Okay. So, but the only difference is in computer-based test, you will be not writing the answers again in the answer sheet or something. You will be just writing in the fill in the blanks or drop downs. You'll choose mostly this. Okay. Yes. So now it's 40 questions, 40 minutes, and 4 sections. This is what you need to remember. And both general and academic people will have same kind of listening. For example, a general person is writing. A general IELTS person is giving the exam, and academic person is also writing the exam. Both will have the same listening, and this is good to know information ways. So, listening and speaking is same for general and you. Okay, that is academic and general, any which ways. Let's go to. We are going to discuss only general, things here. I mean, sorry, academic, because you have done reading academic, right? So listening will be the same for general and academic, and again, writing will be for academic people only, and then speaking is again general and academic is the same. Okay. Yes. So 40 questions we have. Each question is given a point here, like just like reading. Here also, one question is for 1 point. For example, if you get 30 to 30 correct answers, you'll get 7 bands. If you get 35 to 36 correct answers, you'll get 8 bands out of 40. If you get at least 39 or 40 correct answers, obviously all correct answers, definitely 39. Even one mistake you get also, 39 means you'll get 9 bands. Okay. So this is as same as the reading, giving of the points or the, grades, or the, we call it as scores. Okay, band scores. Okay, so this is the way. So usually the one who even doesn't know much about listening, he or she goes and write the exam, then he or she will get easily 4 to 4.5. So all your struggle is from here to reach here, isn't it? So your aim always should be 7+ bands. Okay, in reading and listening, obviously in other modules also, speaking and writing also. So like in listening, you're mostly students, Indian students, we Indian students are quite good in listening things, and obviously India itself has more than, I don't know, 150 more languages, so we are good in languages, and and um, in India, most of the BPOs, KPOs are there. The reason is we are good in adapting languages, and obviously we are good in listening and speaking. So definitely, these audios or the speakers are from mostly from UK. Okay, sometimes the conversation can be with a another country person, can be from US or can be from anywhere from the country, but they'll speak only English, don't worry. But mostly 80% of the speakers are UK people. So you need to concentrate more on this UK related accent. Accent in the sense, you don't need to speak over there. Obviously, in listening, you'll not speak any accent, isn't it? In speaking, you need accent, but there you're not going to give any accent. So it is again off the topic. Speaking, once it comes, we'll discuss. So here you should be aware of what these people are speaking. Obviously, these English people in the sense, mostly 80% will be from England. Okay, so try to watch more movies. Okay, listen to podcasts, listen to, songs. And I mean, songs, yes, they can help you, but mostly listen to conversations, documentaries, BBC documentaries, listen to them. Okay, watch them, listen them. Okay, so all these things will improve your listening skills. All of a sudden, if someone wants to, once they hear without knowing any idea of what the how people of UK speak, then it will be difficult. But if you already have the habit of listening to English speakers, then I think listening would be a cakewalk. Not only listening, even speaking will also be. Okay. Any which ways. So the types of questions are multiple choice questions, matching, plan, diagrams, labeling, form, note, some sentence completions, and also short answer questions, classifications, like 10 to 12 question types will be there. So, yeah, these are the basic, things where you need to focus on. Okay. So, yes, and key points to remember. So one good thing you need to do is in listening is your concentration should be on the speakers, what they're speaking. Don't even look, or don't even, try to turn your concentration to somewhere else. Okay. 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 This is very, very important. I know. But your concentration should be on the audio and on the questions only. Okay, so your focus should be on the audio and the speakers, and you need to be a little multitasking. Okay, for example, if the question is for the first question, also just look at the second question also, both one and two questions. Just look at the same time, so that it will be easy for you to answer, because once you're writing the first answer, immediately the second answer can come. So your focus should be two, like that. Okay. So go in duels. That also can help you. So these are again tips. Once you start doing it, you'll understand. Okay. Again, so examine the number of words you have available for your response and number of words to answer. So also this depends upon the instructions. What kind of instructions you have before you answer. Guys, don't answer the questions or go to the questions without reading the instructions, even for reading or listening, or for the timing, even writing also. Without instructions, reading the instructions, don't do this listing. Okay, because instead of one word, if they say you wrote two words, or instead of two words, you wrote three words. Okay, so there it will be a problem for you. So read the instructions carefully, what they're asking. And also, uh, instead of, for example, for some questions you need to choose A, B, C, D options. Instead of choosing A, B, C, D options, you wrote the entire word or phrase in the answer sheet or in the answer. That's not going to work. Again, it happens with mostly with paper based. Okay, in mostly in computer based, it is like if it is drop down, they'll see give ABC, you'll understand it. But in paper based, if you don't read the instructions, then it will be difficult for you. So you read the instructions carefully. What is asking? Is it asking to write it in words, or is it asking to choose the option ABCD, or what it is? So without reading the instructions in paper based test, please don't answer it. Okay, it's very, very important. Okay, then look out for answers in plurals. Okay, all these things, again, these are strategies. One important thing, another important thing, very important thing is spellings, guys. In listening, please don't do spelling mistakes. Mostly students lose points or scores because of spelling mistakes. Obviously, in reading that entire word or phrase or whatever, it will be there in the passage. But here in listening, you need to type on. Okay, and you'll be in a hurry. Okay, this is coming. I did second one is also coming. You'll be typing in a hurry. But section to section, in between the section, you'll have some time to check your answer. The exam or the audio, you know, uh, the test itself will give you some time. Okay, check your answers. It will say when they're asking you to check your answers, don't go to the second section or the other parts of the questions and check it. Check your answers, that spellings. Check your if you have left any answers unattended, do it, write it, guesswork it, because there is no negative marking in entire IELTS thing, even reading, even in listening also. So guesswork is very important because there is always a 25% chance, to get the answer correct. So whenever, and you already have that fresh audio, because once you go to the second section, what happens is another audio comes and another, entirely different scenario comes. But when the section is completed, when the the audio is telling to check the answers, guesswork and write it then and there itself. Don't keep it till the end, because that audio, that section's audio is freshly in your mind what they have said. So do the guesswork and go jump off to the next question, next section. Okay, that is what you need to do. Okay, yes. So never leave any answer unattended. That is what I was trying to say. Okay, here are again basic instructions about the questions. If it is one word, you need to write one word. If it's two words, the answer can be two words or one word also. If it's three words, the answer can be one word, two word, and three words. Okay, this is one thing. And here hyphenated words. What are hyphenated words? Just type it in Google. Okay, so just go through some hyphenated words, but just be sure that if it's a hyphenated word, it is counted as one word. Okay, and 22nd November. Okay, so this is what it is. So, and for example, instead of 22nd number, you wrote it as TWENTY, 20 second. Okay, so this 22nd can be taken as, that word is taken as only one number. Again, it won't take that 22nd, that words into words. So the number, you can write it as number and words, but usually we won't have that much time. So instead of 22nd, you won't write that in words, right? So you'll definitely write in 22 ND and November. Okay, this is the right way of doing it. Okay, for example, here 27% is there. You no need to write TWENTY 20 SEV and 70 percentage. No, not required, isn't it? You can just write the number and just go to the next question. Okay, so instructions are very important. If it is one word or a number, obviously, definitely go through it and do it. Okay, so what are hyphenated words? Just you can check or Google it, you'll understand. So let's start one question type, which is MCQs, multiple choice questions. So multiple choice questions are two types again. Mostly you'll get multiple choice single answers. That means you need to choose only one option from it. Sometimes multiple choice, multiple options you need to choose. So that also given in the instruction. Don't worry about it. Okay. For example, here we have three questions, isn't it? So what is it saying? Circle the correct letter. That means you need to choose one letter from A, B, and C. That means only one option. Okay. Sometimes you'll also get a question type like this. Choose two letters. Okay. That means you need to choose two options from it. So definitely instructions play a very important role. Mostly test takers, what they do, they choose only one option and then go. So for this, if it is given as 1 mark, then you won't get, you won't be allotted any mark here, because one answer is correct and another it is wrong, or you didn't give it, for example. Okay, in both the cases you won't get a mark for it. So for multiple choice, multiple questions, you need to be little careful, and obviously you need to, whenever you hear, be careful what is the author's audio saying or the speaker saying. Okay, so here you need to choose two options. Means obviously you need to choose, if it's saying choose three options, choose three. Okay. Okay, someone is saying repeat this once again. Okay, so here, see, it's very simple, guys. Read the instructions. Okay, so just if it is giving block letters, choose two letters. That means you need to choose two. If it is saying three, choose three. So instructions are very important. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's start this. I believe everyone is with their earphones or earpieces. I'm starting the audio now. And I'll give a half a minute to go through these questions, 1, 2, and 3. and also fourth one also. Okay, fourth one, I think there is no audio here, but the audio for the previous slide actually that is there in this for this audio. So I want you to take a pic of this. Can you please all take a screenshot of this, or if you have the handout with you, you can view the handout. Okay. If you don't have the handout, you're not able to open it. You can just take a screenshot of this as of now. Did you take, guys? Can you type yes or something? If you have the handout, no need to take a screenshot. If you don't have the handout or you're not able to open it, then you need to take this screenshot. Okay. So yes, where is the audio for this question? Obviously, I'm going to play Huzaif. Yes. So I'll start the audio now. All of you, please listen to the speakers carefully. Okay. Yeah.
You will hear a conversation between a student and a doctor at a student health centre.
So what's your problem?
Well, recently I've been getting this pain here, just behind my eyes and in my forehead.
I see. Have you felt sick or dizzy at all, or vomited?
No, not at all. Though the pain is pretty intense sometimes.
And how's your health generally? Have you had any colds or flu recently?
I had a cold a couple of weeks ago, but that's gone. It was only a sniffle, really.
Good. Are you studying a lot? Are you getting enough sleep?
Yes, I'm studying quite a lot. I've got some exams coming up in December, but I'm making sure to sleep plenty.
What time do you go to bed?
They're usually around 11. I sleep about 8.5 hours, and I'm up about 7:30, so I have time to go jogging for half an hour before going to the university at 9.
Very healthy. And has this pain kept you awake or stopped you jogging?
Yes, it makes getting to sleep harder. It's much worse at the end of the day. I hardly notice it in the morning.
What about food? Are you eating properly?
I think so. My girlfriend cooks my meals.
Right, and do you wear glasses?
No,
Aha, when did you last visit an optician?
I don't remember. When I was a child, I suppose.
Okay, well, I think first you should get that done again, just to make sure it's not the cause. In the meantime, take an aspirin or two when you're in pain, and come and see me again in a week. Ask the receptionist to give you an appointment with the optician. He's here on Tuesday and Thursday morning.
Okay, for the last question, I was not able to display because the audio is here. So I'll show you the last question. Obviously, you have taken the, pick of it, but I'll also
You will
show
hear
you
a
the question. The question is this. Okay, you need to choose two options from it. Okay. So, yes, when you're practicing listening, so you can listen to the audio twice, thrice. But in the examination, it is played only once, guys. The audio is only played once. Within that, you need to answer. But here we are practicing, so I'm trying to play it one more time. Those who didn't get for the first time, you can all listen to it and answer these questions again. Okay. Yes, I'm starting it. I'm starting it one more time, please.
You will hear a conversation between a student and a doctor at a student health centre.
So what's your problem?
Well, recently I've been getting this pain here, just behind my eyes and in my forehead.
I see. Have you felt sick or dizzy at all, or vomited?
No, not at all. Though the pain is pretty intense sometimes.
And how's your health generally? Have you had any colds or flu recently?
I had a cold a couple of weeks ago, but that's gone. It was only a sniffle, really.
Good. Are you studying a lot? Are you getting enough sleep?
Yes, I'm studying quite a lot. I've got some exams coming up in December, but I'm making sure to sleep plenty.
What time do you go to bed?
They're usually around 11. I sleep about 8.5 hours, and I'm up about 7:30, so I have time to go jogging for half an hour before going to the university at 9.
Very healthy. And
Okay, that is for 1 to 3 questions till this audio. Okay, and now the pick which you have taken, right? From that, can you view that pic? And from that, I'm playing the rest of the audio. Okay, where you need to choose two options. I told you, right? So for that, I'm playing the rest of the audio. And after that, you're going to type your answers in the chat box. Okay, so all your answers should be in one message. Okay, for example, if I'm typing my answers, all the 4 answers I'll type together and send, not different messages. Okay, so I'm playing the audio, the last question, that is fourth one.
Has this pain kept you awake or stopped you jogging?
Yes, it makes getting to sleep harder. It's much worse at the end of the day. I hardly notice it in the morning.
What about food? Are you eating properly?
I think so. My girlfriend cooks my meals.
Right, and do you wear glasses?
No,
Aha, when did you last visit an optician?
I don't remember. When I was a child, I suppose.
Okay, well, I think first you should get that done again, just to make sure it's not the cause. In the meantime, take an aspirin or 2 when you're in pain, and come and see me again in a week. Ask the receptionist to give you an appointment with the optician. He's here on Tuesday and Thursday morning.
Okay, so now I want all of you type your 4 answers. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all the 4 answers are in the chat box and send it to me. All of you. Okay. I want more people to participate, please. So if you participate, you'll have that enthusiasm. And obviously, you'll know where you're standing. Okay, Gurleen Kaur, you have given A, B, C, B, E. I don't know where did the 5th answer came from. Okay, there are only 4 questions. I'm sorry. For the 4th one, you need to choose 2 answers. I'm sorry, really sorry. Yes, for 4th one, it is 2. Thank you, thank you. Okay, very good. So some of you have typed only 1 answer for the 4th one. For 4th one, you need to type 2 answers. You need to give 2 answers. Okay, 2 options. So most of you have given only 1. Any more answers, please? So please show the 4th question. Okay. This is the 4th question. You need to, that's the reason I told you to take a pick, right? No issues. So you need to choose 2 options from it. This is the 4th question, where you need to choose two options. Yes, I think most of you have given yes, all the correct answers. Most of you are giving all correct answers. Yes, some got confused with the 4th one, which one to give. Okay, let's discuss. Any more answers? Okay, sorry, be easy. Okay. Okay. So why is Martin visiting the doctor? Yes, definitely. He says there is a pain behind my eyes, and head is aching or something, he says, right? So definitely it is A. There's a pain behind my eyes and forehead. Yes, that's what he says, isn't it? So he suffers from headaches is the right answer. That is A. For example, instead of writing A in the answer sheet in the paper based test, you wrote he suffers from headaches. You wrote the entire phrase. Even though it is correct, the examiner is not going to give a lot of mark because you didn't follow the instructions. You just need to write what the instruction has been told. So here you need to write only A. I'm just telling you, sometimes, test takers lose points or band scores because of these silly mistakes. So whatever it is told in the instruction, please follow it. Okay, so A is the right answer. Second one, how many hours does Martin usually sleep each night? So he says 8.5 hours. So that option, that exactly word is not there, 8.5. But between 8 and 9 is what we need to come to conclusion. Obviously, it is not 8. It is not more than 9 or less than 8 or more than 9. It is actually 8.5. So we need to come to conclusion that yes, B is the suitable option, because suitable paraphrasing for the what he has said. Okay. So second one is B. B as in boy. Okay. Next, which of these describes Martin's problems? Obviously, it is C. It's worse in the evening at night and at night. Okay. So C is the right option for third one. Okay. He says it is quite intense in the night time. Okay. So evening and at night. C is the right option. And when it goes to the fourth option, there are two options. Like most of you have given the right answers, but some of you have given only one. Okay. So in this case, if the point is allotted only one here, for example, 1 point you'll get for this fourth question, but you have given only one right answer, for example, and other is wrong, or sometimes you didn't give it. So in that case, you will not be allotted a mark. Any which way, there is no negative marking. You will simply not get a mark for it. So you need to choose two options. Definitely, these kind of questions will be only one or two, maximum 2 to 3. That's it. So don't worry about it. Don't worry much about it. Okay. So if it's you need to choose two options, three options from the same question. Yeah, if the question is allotting only 1 mark, yeah, that type of questions only will be 1 or 2 in the entire examination. So don't worry about it again. But in some cases, 2 points will be given. Okay. So that is again according to the instructions. So just follow what the instructions are. What is the audio? Just go by it. So here the answer is for the fourth one is B as in boy, which says have eyes tested, have his eyes tested. So B option. And the other one is E as an elephant, which says take some medicine. So B and E, B as in boy and E as an elephant. These two are the options, right options. Okay. Yes. So let's go and do a next question. What if I get one option correct and another wrong in fourth question? How much marks will I get? So it depends upon the, the instruct. See, if the examiner is given only 1 mark for it, there is no 0.5 marks. Yeah. So you won't get any mark for it. One is correct and one is answer. If he has given 2 marks, 2 points for it, and you'll get 2 points. For example, one correct answer, you'll get 1 mark for it. One, obviously, you'll lose it. So if he's giving 2 points, you'll get 2 marks. But these type of questions, for example, 2 options are given, but only 1 mark is given. So these type of questions, only 1 or 2 will be there. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yes. Let's go to the next type of question. Or next question. Let's say we'll do this. This is question number 3. So question number 2 will be your homework. Okay. Question number 2 will be your homework. Question number 3 will do. Let's see. So these are the questions. Just I'm giving you half a minute to go through these questions. All the 3. Only 3 questions are there for this audio. Just go through these questions and also the options here. Just read out them and remember them. Okay. So obviously in the examination also, they'll give a half a minute to read the questions. So in that, what you'll do, you'll be just, if it's a paper based, you'll underline words, you'll underline any keywords in it. Yes, even in computer based also, you can highlight. Okay. So no need to worry. I'll start the audio now in half a minute. Okay, choosing options in that case, should we need a separate using or semicolon? You can just write A and, for example, for the last one, right? B and E or B comma E. Okay, that you can write. So commas will be the best. Again, and will be a word, right? So B comma E for the last one. Okay. Yes. Now we'll start the audio. Please listen to it carefully, guys. All of you. I want maximum correct answers. I want everyone to participate. Okay. And write your answers in your rough book, because here you can't choose or click here, right? So write your answers in your rough book and then type it in the chat box. Here the audio starts.
Now, what is the nature of your complaint?
I'm phoning to complain about a flight I took recently. I always take certain measures to ensure that I will be comfortable. For example, I always pay the additional cost for extra legroom, and I always arrive punctually for the flight to make sure that I'm seated beneath an air conditioner. Unfortunately, I was disappointed to find that the air conditioning on the plane was broken. So I spent the entire flight in discomfort as it was too hot and the air was stuffy.
I see. I do apologize for this fault with the air conditioning. Now, while I have you on the phone, would you mind answering a short questionnaire regarding your recent flight?
Sure.
Okay, let's get started. What did you think of the food that was served to you during the flight?
I thought that it was inexpensive and quite delicious. However, I was still very hungry afterwards, as it was a very small portion and more of a snack. Providing a snack for lunch is not reasonable.
Okay, I have noted that down. What was your opinion of the quality of service that you received from our staff on board?
The staff was very helpful, but each time I pressed the button to request service, it took a long time for a staff member to arrive. I found this frustrating, as there just weren't enough staff on board the flight to be able to serve all the customers.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much for answering those questions.
Okay, you can give your answers, guys. So don't type the entire word. I want A, B, C, D. Okay, there's no D, A, B, C. Okay. So someone like Dayashri has typed all the words also. No, A, B, C is what we need. Yeah. So most of you have given the correct answers. 90% have given the correct answers. Okay. Anshika Singh also has typed. Okay. Manohar. Manohar, why all B, B, B? Is B your lucky letter or what? Even Megha also, all B's. Okay. Any more answers? I think yes, 85 to 90% you have given the right answers, guys. So the answer for the first one, what aspect of the flight does the man complain about? So it is about the temperature. He says, see, the audio, I mean, the speakers will utter all the options, but they mean only one. According to the question, regarding the question, they mean only one. So here, the temperature is what he was complaining or worried about, isn't it? So temperature. He says, I'm punctual, I have enough leg room, blah, 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 I have to order for enough leg room. All the words are there. But he was complaining about one thing, that is temperature. So here it goes. You need to concentrate on what the speaker is saying and also what the question is asking here. It's not that, okay, you found this word that speaker has uttered, you'll write that option. No. What is the question asking regarding this entire audio? That is very important. Or what are the questions are all about. Okay. So this comes with, again, practice, guys. Yes. So C is the answer for the first one, temperature. And what does the man think about the food served during the flight? So most of you have given the right answer, which is it is not, not enough to eat. It is a small portion, right? He says. But some of you have also given B. he says inexpensive means not so expensive. Sorry, inexpensive means not so expensive. So I'll just play that part, okay? Because some of you didn't get it. So it is inexpensive. Let's listen to that part.
Yeah, it was stuffy.
I see. I do apologize for this fault with the air conditioning. Now, while I have you on the phone, would you mind answering a short questionnaire regarding your recent flight?
Sure.
Okay, let's get started. What did you think of the food that was served to you during the flight?
I thought that it was inexpensive and quite delicious.
So I thought it is quite inexpensive. So B option is gone. And quite delicious means obviously bad taste is also gone. But what is it? It is.
However, I was still very hungry afterwards, as it was a very small portion and more of a snack.
Okay. So small portion, obviously small portion means it is not enough. Okay. He's not satisfied with the portion of they got. He maybe was looking for a bigger meal. So not enough to eat. A. A is the right answer for second one. Okay. So these kind of words, you know, inexpensive, unexpected, or, you know, for example, the third one also we are getting something, you know. So we'll get to the third one. What is the third answer, guys? Most of you have given it as yes, right answer only, but some of you have also given it as bad attitude. I don't know why. C. No, it is wrong. First, the third one is actually it's a long wait. B is the right answer. So for this also he does see not right, long wait. Instead of long wait, he says something else, right? He needs to wait for a longer
Finding a
time.
snack for lunch is not reasonable.
Okay, I have noted that down. What was your opinion of the quality of service that you received from our staff on board?
The staff was very helpful, but each time I pressed the button to request service, it took a long time for a staff member to arrive. I found this
So it took a long time to staff member to arrive. So long word is there and time is nothing but wait. Okay. So he had to wait for the service. Okay. So that is quite very straightforward. Okay. So these are the answers. Okay. So first one is C, second one is B, which is inexpensive, right? No. Second one is A. Okay. Third one is B, B as in boy. Okay. So I hope everyone got it. Shall we go to the next question type? Yeah, Anushka Singh, right? Yeah, Anushka Singh, yes, it is little, you know, if you're hearing for the first time, you know, for these speakers, with these speakers, definitely you'll get little, you know, you'll be not so comfortable. You'll be not so comfortable with them. You'll be definitely having that, you know, they're speaking very fast. But yes, once you do like these kind of exercises more and more, and if you listen to English conversations, definitely you'll catch their pace. So this is what we need to catch. Okay. Yes. So let's go to the next question type.
Now,
Which one should do? Yes. So rest of the questions which from the sample question 1, I want you to do it as homework. Okay. For example, we did 1 and 3, right? So you need to do 2, 4, and 5 as homework or home assignment. Okay. As practice for multiple choice questions. For sample question, this matchings, we are doing matchings now. Matchings will do second question. Okay. Second question. That means number 1 question will be your homework or your assignment in matchings. So let's see how these matchings are also to be answered. So matchings are, you know, are quite a little tricky, but yes, you need to concentrate on what the, you know, the speaker is talking about. For example, in this matchings, these will be in jumbled way. So where they're starting from, for example, I'll give you a hint. They might start from creative innovation. Okay. Then they'll go to, you know, cognitive psychology, then project management, then business administration, then Spanish. So you need to answer according to what the a speaker is asking, it won't come in sequence. Okay, they won't start with project management. It is quite flexible. They won't say that. Okay, so it will be little jumbled up. So just concentrate on what they're saying. And here, opposite to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you need to choose 5 options from A to G. Okay, so the instruction is, we have the speakers heard about the following courses. So 5 answers from the, obviously there's no box here. So from this comments, you need to choose. Okay, that means from A to G, you need to choose 5 only. Okay, for these 1 to 5 questions. So I believe you all have read the instructions, but I'll give a half a minute to check even the comments and courses also. Okay, just go through the entire page. Length of the questions, no, you have to choose only 5 options from it. But in one section, you'll have, like I told you before, one section consists of 10 questions. So like that, you'll have 40 questions to be answered. Yes, only 5. Only 5 options to be chosen. So let's start.
You will hear 2 university students discussing the subsidiary subjects they can choose from in the second year of their degree courses. Let's listen. So, have you made a decision about what subsidiary subjects you're going to study next year?
No, to be honest, I haven't really given it much thought yet. We have got a few more weeks left before we need to decide. And how about you?
Well, I've been mulling it over for a while, but I haven't come to any conclusions. I don't want to rush into anything.
Well, what choices do you have available in the chemistry department? I expect that they are related to maths or computing, are they? Not very interesting.
Well, they used to be, but these days we can choose things like business administration, project management, or even something called creativity and innovation.
Creativity and innovation? That sounds a bit different. What does that involve?
Well, I was talking to someone who did the course last year, and he actually put me off with it.
Why? What did he say?
He said that the lecturer was excellent, but he also told me completing the assignments took up a lot of his time, and it's only supposed to be a subsidiary subject after all.
Well, how about business administration?
Everyone says that's dull as ditch water.
I
heard the project management course is good though, very hands-on and not theoretical at all. So I guess it'll be a toss-up between creativity and innovation and project management.
Right. Well, I think I've narrowed my choices down to 2.
But you said you hadn't really thought about it.
Well, when you're doing a degree in education, there isn't much choice. Most of the subjects are compulsory.
Okay, so what are the 2 options?
Either cognitive psychology, which might be good because I can do the classes online as well as face-to-face, or Spanish language.
And which way are you leaning at the moment?
In fact, I'm thinking of doing Spanish, mostly because I've heard that it's actually fun. A lot of the lectures I've attended this year have been quite dry, so Spanish might be the breath of fresh air that I've been looking for.
Okay, so you can type the answers in the chat box. So 1 to 5 questions. Okay, so I'll play it one more time. There's a request. Yes. Yes, it is a little difficult to, get it for the first time. Some of you have given the answers, but I'll play it one more time, guys. Okay. So I'll give you a hint. I already gave you a hint. It starts from creating innovation. It won't come from there, project management, isn't it? So it went from here. Okay. Just concentrate this time. Okay.
You will hear two university students discussing the subsidiary subjects they can choose from in the second year of their degree courses. Let's listen. So, have you made a decision about what subsidiary subjects you're going to study next year?
No, to be honest, I haven't really given it much thought yet. We have got a few more weeks left before we need to decide. And how about you?
Well, I've been mulling it over for a while, but I haven't come to any conclusions. I don't want to rush into anything.
Well, what choices do you have available in the chemistry department? I expect that they are related to maths or computing, are they? Not very interesting.
Well, they used to be, but these days we can choose things like business administration, project management, or even something called creativity and innovation.
Creativity and innovation? That sounds a bit different. What does that involve?
Well, I was talking to someone who did the course last year, and he actually put me off a bit.
Why? What did he say?
He said that the lecturer was excellent, but he also told me completing the assignments took up a lot of his time, and it's only supposed.
So took up a long this time. This is where he's talking about, complaining about it, right? Creative innovation is time consuming. F would be the right answer, guys. Okay. Creative innovation, F would be the right answer. Then.
To be a subsidiary subject after all.
Well, how about business administration?
Everyone says that's dull as ditch water. I heard the.
Okay. Ditch water is a phrase, or idiomatic phrase, okay, which says it is dull. Ditch water means dull. Dull means here boring. Okay, so business administration is boring. So G is the right answer for fourth one. Okay, so it is going like this, isn't it? Creative and innovation, business administration, like that. So creative and innovation is F, and business administration is G. G as in golf. Let's listen to the other part of the audio.
Project management course is good though. Very hands-on and not theoretical at all. So I guess it.
Okay, project management is not theoretical at all, means practical. Indirectly saying practical. If you heard it, I'll just play it. It went so fast, isn't it? So
business administration.
Everyone says that's dull as ditch water. I heard the project management course is good though. Very hands-on and not theoretical at all. So I guess it'll be a toss-up between creativity and innovation and project management.
Right. Well, I think I've narrowed my choices down to two.
But you said you hadn't really thought about it.
Well, when you're doing a degree in education, there isn't much choice. Most of the subjects are compulsory.
Okay, so what are the two options?
Either cognitive psychology, which might be good because I can do the classes online as well as face-to-face, or Spanish language.
And which way are you leaning at the moment?
In fact, I'm thinking of doing Spanish, mostly because I've heard that it's actually fun. A lot of the lectures I've attended this year have been quite dry. So Spanish.
Okay. So cognitive psychology, she's talking about both online she can do and offline also. There is a lot of flexibility in it. So D is the right answer for the third one. Cognitive psychology, right? D. And Spanish language is fun. Fun, she says. That means enjoyable. That means B is the right answer. B as in boy. I hope now you got all the answers. Okay? Yes. So this is what it is. So first one is C, second one is B, third one is D, fourth one is G, and fifth one is F. Okay. I believe that is it, guys. So rest of the questions which we didn't do, for example, sample question 1, sample question 3. Okay. And you're going to do sample question 4 and 5. Okay. Up to 5. Whatever we didn't discuss, you're going to do from these two question types. Okay. From both matchings and also MCQs. Whatever questions we didn't discuss, you can do it. Okay. Even answers are also, after you do it, answers will be available by tomorrow. Okay. So once you do this, just check your answers by tomorrow. And how to get the answers, how to check the answers from our website, you can ask ma'am. Okay. Yes, that's all from my end. Yes, yes, ditch water means boring, dull. You can check it in your um, uh, Google it. You can Google it in your dictionary. Okay. Yes. Yes, that's all from my end, guys. We are going to do more of, listening question types. Obviously, there are 12 types of questions. Tomorrow, we are going to do again listening. That's all from my end. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Ma'am, hello. Faizan, you can always type it in your chat box if you have any question. Okay. So how to check the answers, questions, and other things, even the previous recording, you can ask ma'am. She'll let you know how to do it. Okay. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Please wait for ma'am. Um, she'll come and answer how to access our website, how to take the free courses and all. Okay, she'll let you know. Please stay in connected.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Bye bye.
Guys, if you have any queries, you can ask me right now. Otherwise, the session for you guys is over, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for listening session 2. Do you have any queries about anything? So you can ask me right now. Otherwise, thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you all had a great session with Sir.